Hi everybody, welcome back. We're into a new month. We're into the Burr months, which is my favourite time of the year, September, October, November, December. So we are into September at the moment, so that means that I have another monthly empties video for you. Going to talk through all of the products I finished off in August. I have my phone here. I've got 14 products, but I've only got 12 that I can talk to you about. The other two I will mention in my next video. So I've got them behind me here, and I've got a good mix of what looks to be some skincare, hair care, body care, and just a little bit of makeup. So let's start with the makeup product actually. This is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum, which, as the name suggests, can be used as a serum in your skincare routine. I have used this both as a serum and also a makeup primer, and I think it is lovely for both. As a primer, it's really lovely and hydrating. My makeup blends in really nicely over the top and it leaves a nice kind of like radiance and glow to my skin. So really lovely for makeup priming, but I use this predominantly as a serum, a hydrating serum in both my morning and my evening skincare routine. And this was beautiful. I sandwiched this in between the Curel face mist. That's really lovely as well, and I think I spoke about that in my previous empties video. And this was fantastic for giving some moisture, some hydration back into my skin, because I've realised recently that I actually have dry skin, so my skin definitely needs moisture. And this was just lovely. I don't like the pump though. That's the one downside that I found in this product. The first pump, and I would have two pumps, the first pump would always just spurt out. It's quite messy, and I would try to do it very gently, so I would try to kind of make it so that didn't happen, but it did still happen. So Merit, not that you are watching, but if you are, can you maybe fix the pump a little bit, because I have heard that some other people have noticed that with the pump as well. But the second pump pumps out fine, it's just the first one. But really lovely product, both as a primer and a serum. I would repurchase this, I would recommend, and I'm really interested in trying their moisturiser that they have now as well, and I think you can get that with a set with this one, so I might try that. I have a couple of body care items. So first up is this L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. I bought this because I just come across a load of videos about it on TikTok. Lots of people were hyping it up, saying that it's a really beautiful moisturising shower oil. And although I tend to stick to just basic shower gels rather that I get in my weekly food shop, sometimes I do like to try something just a little bit more luxurious. So I bought this, which is actually the refillable bottle, and I just emptied this into an empty shower gel bottle that I had in the shower anyway, so you can always do that. I'm disappointed in this though. This did not live up to the hype for me. I found that I had to use a fair amount of it to actually get any benefits. I needed to then add in a lot of water into it to lather it up. It didn't lather up nicely at all. Had to make sure that I thoroughly washed it off, because I noticed sometimes that there was a residue. Couldn't really say that my body felt smoother or softer or more hydrated as I came out of the shower. I definitely still needed to go in with some body lotion. So not impressed with this. It's all right. I wouldn't think that this was from a brand like L'Occitane, and it comes with that high price point as well, so I personally wouldn't repurchase it. It hasn't put me off shower oils though, but I would definitely go for a shower oil that's a lot cheaper. But yeah, I was just expecting this to be a really easy to use, super hydrating, beautiful shower oil, and it was just a little bit of a letdown. Like I say, didn't really live up to the hype. And then second product comes from my other kind of project plan in a way that I've got going on this year. I did a video recently about some other beauty products that I want to finish off by the end of the year, and this is one of them. This is a foot cream. There wasn't much left in here anyway, but this is one of those products that I use either every single day, or I then use it like once every 3 months. So I just needed to get it used up, and it's lovely. It's a really nice foot cream. It's the Neutrogena Nourishing Foot Cream. It has a kind of like a greasy, waxy, petroleum jelly kind of consistency, which I don't mind on my feet. But interestingly, I also have a hand cream in that, I'm going to call it project pan, in that other project pan, and I really don't like that on my hands, but on my feet I don't mind it. Really nice to massage in, could give my feet a nice rub, which is lovely at the end of the day if your feet are a little bit achy, if you've been on your feet. And Neutrogena is a great price point, so I would buy this one again. Let's do skincare. I've got 4 items. Firstly is a doser from Skin and Me. I finished this off right at the very start of this month because actually August was a month for me where I really stripped back my skincare routine and basically just used 2 very simple cleansers of an evening, basic moisturiser morning and night, and then my SPF. That was it. No retinols like this, no actives, no vitamin C, no exfoliating acids. I didn't even use an eye cream. It was very, very basic, in the hopes that my skin would not so much settle, because my skin wasn't really aggravated to start with. I thought my barrier was compromised slightly, so it could do with a month of being reset, I suppose. But I don't think that it's made a huge difference. I'm not sure as well, because I've been quite stressed recently. I don't know if that's contributed to my skin not settling as much as I thought it would. But anyway, I have finished off one of these right at the start of the month, and I have another one coming soon, so I'm going to get back on this, and then hopefully that might help to settle some breakouts that I have like along my jawline. But this is my usual prescription. This is tretinoin at 0.012%, niacinamide at 4%, and azelaic acid at 4%. And despite what I've just said about my skin and wanting to kind of help strengthen the skin barrier, my skin does tolerate this fine. I don't put it on and then notice stinging or any kind of adverse reactions. I do really quite like my doser. So my moisturiser, both AM and PM, for most of the month of August was the La Roche-Posay Cic Plus Balm B5, which I have used a couple of tubs of in the past. Now, when my skin has actually had a damaged skin barrier and I've had contact dermatitis on my face, and my face has been red and angry, and I've had lots of little like pustules and then they've dried out, the product that has helped it so quickly repair has been this. So I wanted to use this as my moisturiser for the month of August, and still my skin really does like this product. However, like I've just said about having some breakouts along my jawline, they're the type of breakouts that are, is it cystic acne, where it's just really sore, this sounds stupid, but like under the skin lumps, and I hope you know what I mean by that, so I know that does sound like a really stupid thing to say, under the skin, but those are the quite painful spots really. And this, I think, has for some people been a cause of those types of spots. I don't know if it is for me. I don't know if putting it on both morning and night is too much for my skin and has been causing that, but on the flip side rather, it has been really effective at healing any spots I've had as well. So I'm quite conflicted as to whether this is too much for my skin both morning and evening, or whether it's not, because like I've said, my skin really likes this product. So it won't stop me from repurchasing this if I do ever have any kind of, hopefully not, any kind of allergic reactions on my face again, then this will be something that I will buy to help calm it, because it has worked in the past. But moving forwards, I don't think I would use this again as an evening and morning moisturiser, because it might just be, like I say, a little bit too much. And then 2 regulars. Firstly, my cleansing oil. This is the Haru Haru Wonder Black Rice Moisture Deep Cleansing Oil Unscented. I've gotten through about 2 or 3 of these bottles previously, and I have another one on the go in the bathroom. It is my go-to cleansing oil. It's very lightweight. It's a great cleanser to help lift off SPF and makeup. It's really gentle around my eyes as well, so I can give this a good rub around my eyes, and then I can open my eyes afterwards and not have any kind of like stinging or burning. So it's really quite gentle. It emulsifies really nicely as well with water, and then I feel like it is all completely removed afterwards as well when I wash it off. I don't notice any kind of residue afterwards, so I really like this, and I think that my skin really likes this as well, and I've repurchased it a few times in the past, so I would recommend this if you are after a really beautiful cleansing oil. And then my other regular is my SPF. This is the Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Cica SPF 50, the Water Fit Sun Serum from Skin 1004. Again, I've gotten through a few tubes of this. I've repurchased it. I have one up here that I'm working on at the moment. It's just a really beautiful, lightweight, hydrating SPF. It feels like a moisturiser. It doesn't feel like a thick, greasy, really shiny SPF. It blends in lovely. Again, I can take it over my eyes. There's no stinging. And 4 pumps of this is enough for my face and my neck. And it's just really beautiful. I will continue to repurchase this. I do really enjoy using this. So I have 4 more items from that list of other beauty products I want to finish off by the end of the year. The first one was really easy to finish off. I think this only took me like 2 uses. This is the Hair by Sam McKnight Cool Girl Barely There Texture Mist, which does absolutely nothing for my hair. But I have very straight, fine hair, so how I would apply this would be in the morning. I sleep with my hair in a low plait, so I do get some wave in the morning, and I would just lift the hair up and just spray it through my hair. So I was applying it on hair that had some texture in there already rather than my natural dead straight hair. But even still, it didn't do anything. It looked like I hadn't even applied anything. So unfortunately for me, this is something that I would not repurchase. But I would recommend it for people who do have naturally textured hair, or you curl your hair quite regularly, you do like a blowout perhaps. It might be beneficial for you, but for me, no. I think I just now have to accept the fact that I have dead straight hair and just embrace it, which I know that I should, because there are people out there who would really love to have hair like that. But it's a case of you want what you don't have, don't you? I have straight hair, I want curly hair, so you know. But anyway, not for me, but it might be for you. Another product on the list was the Way Scalp Serum. This one I use pretty much every single night before bed on areas like here and here where there is a little bit of sparseness, and then just kind of randomly throughout my scalp. And I bought this because I did want to kind of try and see if I can get a little bit of growth around these sparse areas, and I saw on TikTok that people really like this Way Scalp Serum for that. But I haven't noticed a difference. It says it supports thicker, fuller hair. I don't think my hair has been thicker or fuller, so this isn't something that I would be repurchasing. It's quite expensive. Now, when I've spoken about this on TikTok, I have had a few comments from people saying that the second bottle they've bought, that's when they've noticed results. But I don't want to have to buy a second bottle to get results. I want to get results from the first bottle, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. I might try a Kerastase one, but I do have a couple of other sort of scalp type products in this other project pan that I've got going on. So for now, I'm not going to buy another scalp serum because I just have a lot of hair products that I want to use up by the end of the year. So unfortunately, I wouldn't repurchase this, and I don't think I would recommend it. Another product on that list was Arib. Is that how you say it? Gold Lust Transformative Mask. This is the small bottle, which is 50 ml. I bought this because Abby Young, I will link her YouTube channel, she recommended this in one of her hair care guides. And I thought, it's an expensive product, let's not commit to the full size version, let's try the smaller version, which was the 50 ml. And I'm glad I did that, because I don't think that this really did too much for my hair. I personally much prefer the fine to medium mask from Way. That one, I do notice a difference in my hair, but with this one, I didn't really notice a difference. It didn't really feel that much more hydrated or softer or smoother. It didn't really do too much for me. But one that I will not be repurchasing. But like with all of these beauty products that I mentioned in my empties, just because they don't work for me doesn't mean they're not going to work for you. So if you do want to try it, go ahead, give it a go. But unfortunately, it just didn't quite work for me. But it is quite a popular hair mask. I'm not sure if you can hear my cat, but he's outside the door just crying because he wants his dinner, but he is like 25 minutes early. He's just being very cheeky. Okay, and then last hair product that's on that list is the Clarins Detox Normal Hair Shampoo. This was something that I would use once a week after I had oiled my roots, but I do prefer the Way Detox shampoo to this. Yes, the Way one is like 3-4 times the price perhaps, but I find that one to be much better at detoxing my hair, at removing the oils that I put on my scalp. This one was a lot trickier to work with. The texture is thicker. It doesn't lather up as nicely. I feel like I have to really like work it between my hands to get a bit of lather and then go in to my hair, and then once I'm in my hair again, it's really difficult and stubborn to lather up, and I don't feel like it cleanses my hair sort of thoroughly enough. So not one that I would recommend, but their dry shampoo, which I've got up there, I love that product, but just goes to show that you're not going to like absolutely everything that a brand does. So as much as I love that dry shampoo, this detox one just isn't for me. So I think I will go back to the Way one, but I do have a scalp scrub that is in my more beauty products that I need to finish off, so I will use that one in place of this one. And then last product is a conditioner. This is by Pureology, and this is the Strength Cure conditioner. This is another product that Abby Young recommends, and I really liked this. This was a lovely conditioner. At first when I started using it, a lot of product came out, so if you buy this, do be careful and try not to squeeze too much of it out. But after a few uses I kind of got used to how much I sort of needed, but a lot does kind of come out. But this is a really lovely conditioner to hydrate my ends. It smooths them, makes them quite soft, a little bit of shine in there as well, but it's not heavy, it doesn't weigh my hair down, and I have hair that is fine. It's really quite lightweight and fly away, and products can weigh it down quite easily, and this one doesn't. I think with this one, with the Strength Cure, they do a Strength Cure Light or something. They have like a lighter version of their conditioner products, which is a good idea if you have hair like mine, but this one works really well. I would repurchase this and I would recommend it. But I do have two conditioners in my bathroom that are more sort of like drugstore brands. I want to see what they are like in comparison to this one, but I really loved it. Lovely sort of gentle scent as well. Really nice conditioner. So those are my products. I have finished off one product already for September, and I do have some others up here that are very, very close to being finished off, so I'm hoping to get a decent number for September as well. But thank you very much for watching. If you've used any of the products that I've spoken about, please let me know your thoughts as well. If you track your empties, how is it going? And I will see you again very soon for my next one, which is my Project Pan update. See you soon. Bye bye.